over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now, here's Williams. Back to SGA. Soft touch off the glass.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Murray inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Denver moving it around. Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Holmgren.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside Brown. Back to Johnson. From behind the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Last game, he had 28 points. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Holmgren. For 3, Gordon, and another 3 for Denver.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Clock at 6. Here's Murray. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Jokic. 15 in his last outing. And he banks in the layup.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Trailing by 2. Pass to Holmgren. Williams on the wing, covered by Johnson. Basket's good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Gordon, no good on the free throw.
Well, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself as a player the last few years. Of course, he's now an NBA champion. That certainly has to help his confidence.
Now here's SGA. 6 points for him. And here's Gordon. Now Murray. The kick out to Johnson. Screen by Gordon. Fires the three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
So it's Denver now. The Thunder making their last shot. Hits the trifecta. Gordon's got 8.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist by Holmgren. He's got 10.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. Outside Johnson. Jokic against Hartenstein. Jokic passes to Murray. Here's Johnson. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his second basket.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Hartenstein. No points yet. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams from long range. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. The Nuggets lead by 4. Back to Jokic. That one falls.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Dort. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Holmgren finds SGA. Dort outside. The three. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Gordon. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Clark heading into the postseason. Some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning a championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs.
That one's off. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Brown, he's checked in for Denver. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Now here's SGA. 10 points for him. Williams against Gordon. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Up and over Gordon. Money on the 19-footer. 6 points for Jalen Williams. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Johnson. Denver leading by 5. Jokic with a screen on SGA. Outside Jones. Pass to Jokic. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And there's a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. 3-pointer off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Jones. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now a 9-point Nugget lead. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. SGA with it. 10 points for him. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Nuggets. Najee comes in for Jones. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now here's Brown. No points so far. Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Brown drills it from deep. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Williams. Here's SGA. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And they get it back. Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Williams with the screen. SGA can't get it to go.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Thunder trail by 10. Wiggins passes to SGA. On the wing, Wallace. The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
SGA against Brown. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. Wallace outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's the three. Hardaway grabs the board. Denver leading by 9. Here's Najee. Still no points. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Denver up 9, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 3 slot. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Take it away! Now here's Wallace, defended by Brown. Mitchell against Valanciunas. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Murray. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thunder trail by 8 to the middle. Here's Mitchell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Valanciunas, good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Holmgren, no good on the free throw. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes him feel uncomfortable.
Well, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Wiggins with a screen on Brown. Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Denver leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Murray. Checked by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Mitchell against Murray. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Watson with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Brown. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Now here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 10. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. High arcing shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Jalen Williams in for Joe. Free throw, no good. Denver leading by 8. Hardaway on the wing. Williams defending. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. And here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. Murray with the 3-ball.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
And here's SGA outside. Rebounded by Denver. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
SGA working through contact inside.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Different look for Denver. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown, and Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Now Jokic. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 13. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Johnson with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a 14-point game. Williams from long range. Holmgren tipped back in for 2. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Back to Murray. It's Watson on the wing. Denver moving it around. Outside Brown. Three-pointer. Denver the rebound. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Outside, SGA. Let's go with a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now with the step back. Now here's Brown. Watched by Wallace. And stolen by Holmgren. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Watson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Thunder trail by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Hartenstein a screen. Williams from long range. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Outside Brown. Pass to Johnson. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
So it's Denver now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Murray passes to Jokic. Clock at 6. Over Hartenstein. Again, Denver scores.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Murray against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside Brown. Johnson on the wing. Gordon outside. Inside. Here's Jokic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, BA. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 25 points in the game. And stolen by Brown. Outside Johnson. Outside Brown. Lets the three fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Hardenstein passes to SGA. Back to Hardenstein. Williams from long range. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And stolen by Williams. Here's the floater. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And that's now 9 points for Jalen Williams. Jokic up top. 1:33 left in the second quarter. To the inside. Jokic using his strength inside.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. SGA doing his thing in close.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Jokic with a screen on Dort. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gets it down to single digits. Mitchell's got 6 points.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
Now here's Brown. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Denver leading by 6. Outside, Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And Jokic shrugging off the contact on the make.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Play. It's Denver up 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, right now for Denver, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
Let's shift our focus now to Nikola Jokic. Outstanding tonight through 2.
Right now, Joker's getting the last laugh, showing the size and skill that make him a perennial MVP candidate.
And he does it with no vertical whatsoever. It's all instincts and positioning.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Denver leading by 8. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Johnson in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Gordon outside. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Jokic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 3 to fall. SGA's got 33 points.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Gordon outside. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thunder trail by 8. Here's Dort. Good. So Dort's got 5 now.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Johnson for 3. Here's Jokic. Oh, nice sequence from Jokic.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. BA, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Gordon. The Thunder making their last shot. And here's Jokic. He's got 26. Count that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Hartenstein. Left side Williams. Up and in on the layup. 11 points in the game.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Murray looking around. Back to Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Jokic taking 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 8. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the 3-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Murray, a screen on Dort. Here's Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. Thunder trail by 5. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the Thunder. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, Denver down a few spots.
You know, for Denver, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Holmgren outside. Up top, Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. No good on the triple. The Nuggets lead by 4. Now Brown. He's scoreless. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Second in assists, and they're second in the league for team three-point percentage. When these guys get hot, there's almost no stopping them from long range.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 38. Williams looking around. Back to SGA. Outside for Dort. Puts up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Jokic with it. He's got 32 points. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Denver.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions. And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. Now here's Dort from deep. No good there.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Out to the right wing. Jokic is doubled. The 3 is up. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander to end the drought. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gordon outside. Now here's Jokic. SGA covering. Outside Brown. Fires the three. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 9. Wallace with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Williams is checked in for Dort. Here's Murray. He's got 9.
Right here.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Denver making a change here. Watson's checked in. So a moment now to see the story for Jamal Murray.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And here's Holmgren, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. And Holmgren's got the ball here for OKC. A 12-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, gets an open look and hits it. SGA's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Outside Brown. Johnson against Williams. Johnson on the wing. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Murray. Shoots over SGA. Murray, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
SGA passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the wing, and he gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Jokic up top. Williams defending. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Thunder trail by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the line. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Watson passes to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Jokic against Williams. From 11 feet away, Jokic, no good. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. Goes to the fadeaway. SGA's got 44.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Murray. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Carlson, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Mitchell's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Watson, pass to Pickett, and here's Brown. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic, gets the 14-footer to fall. Jokic has got 39.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Here's Mitchell. A minute 29 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Wallace, 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Pickett. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Offline with a 3.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
His first shot coming late. Jump shot is good. Wiggins got his first points of the game.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Outside Hardaway. 44 seconds left in the third. Now here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in. And here's Wallace. Defended by Hardaway. Wallace misses. Denver leading by 9. Now here's Jokic. Here's Pickett. No made baskets yet. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Wallace. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. Now here's Holmgren. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. At the line for 1.
One shot.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Now here's Murray. To 3, Hardaway. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Holmgren with it. Valanciunas covering. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Joe. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Holmgren right side. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas finds Brown. Murray against Mitchell. Now Murray. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for OKC. They trail by 9. Knocks it down from distance.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Watson passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. Murray gets it to go despite the contact.
Fantastic body control by Murray, refusing to let the physical contact of the defense throw him off.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. SGA with it. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Steps back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough finisher to still power through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game. Thunder trail by 8. Now here's SGA. To the inside, outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Williams against Jokic. Outside Hardaway from outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside SGA. Back to Joe. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Watson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic, and that one drops for him. Jokic just got 43 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Brown. Denver moving it around. Back to Murray. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Brown. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. SGA's got 48.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Johnson. Outside Murray. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's SGA. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. So it's Denver now. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Brown. Outside Johnson. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so here's Denver following the bucket by the Thunder. And Murray launches it from deep. They grab their own miss.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, you know, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
Jokic, 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Jokic.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Joe, and it's Lou Dort in for Mitchell. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Thunder trail by 7. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside from downtown. SGA against Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Brown.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from SGA. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver leading by 5. Gordon outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Johnson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now SGA. Dort, a screen on Murray. Dort outside to tie it up. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Now Murray. For 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. On the wing, SGA, defended by Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Pick by Murray. Brown fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
A huge delivery by Brown. He continues to expand his role in the clutch.
Murray against SGA. Outside Dort. Takes a 3. And he nails it.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Jokic with it. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Now here's Dort. Hartenstein with a screen on Brown. Here's SGA. Jokic pulls it down. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Brown with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jokic. Floats one up. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter here. From 18 feet. And good. There's another.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Now Dort to take the lead. It's money from deep.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Jokic against Hartenstein. Oh, Jokic, he's a handful down there.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud and welcome the show-stopping, move-dropping Nuggets right there.
Alexander. Another one falls. Amazing.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Now Johnson puts up the tray. Holmgren there for the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. About the unselfishness of this team.
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Outside Jokic. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant